Hi guys, I'm Christina Rodriguez. This week in the garage, we have a group of super talented kids. Their dad calls them indie surf rock. I think they're just indie. Wait, he didn't say indie, he said psychedelic surf rock. I say indie. They are Verisimillitude. We are with Verisimillitude. Dakota, can you introduce the band for us?
Hi, we're Verisimillitude. I'm Dakota. This is my little brother Zach and my best friend Felisa on the drums.
What was the name of the song that you first played for us?
The first song we played is, well, we were kind of having troubles with the name, but we ended up settling with I Forgot to Tell You I Flew Here.
That's the name?
That's the name.
So is it challenging to come up with names since you are an instrumental band?
It's the most challenging part of the whole experience. We always ask the audience hey, this is the next song. We don't have a name. If you want to suggest stuff, you can. But yeah, it's really hard to make up names. We're not that creative as people.
Now, you guys are really young. Younger than most of the bands that are on the garage. So tell us how old you are.
I'm 17. I'm actually going to be 18 in a month, so I'm excited.
I just turned 15 in February.
Felisa?
I'm 18.
And how long have y'all been together?
Well, Verisimilitude was formed in late October of like '06. So we're going on about 5 years, but we've all been jammed together since since elementary school, since we were like little kids. So.
You two met in elementary school.
Yeah, me and Felisa, yeah, we met in 4th grade. So that's when we first started hooking up and jamming. And
What elementary school did you go to?
Colby Glass. Yeah.
Now, you're Clark students and Marshall students. Now, how do your friends feel about that? Because aren't you guys rivals?
I guess. I mean, it's kind of cool because we can promote it to high schools. So, I mean, it works out.
I mean, we don't really. I don't know. We're just a band. We're not.
come together.
Yeah. No rivals here.
So you guys are really young. What inspired you to start playing? I mean, you've been playing drums for a long time. What made you decide to pick up the drums?
I actually just really was fascinated by drums, so I started picking them up. I asked my mom for a drum set, and she got me one. So met some guys to play with, and then we started playing. So
It was fun.
And what about you?
I don't know. Like our parents kind of had a big role on it. My dad was in bands, and our mom was kind of always pushing for us to like start like regular band practices and stuff. So our parents influenced us a lot. Just growing up with music all the time. So
Actually, like a band that my dad used to be in, Roads of If, used to practice all the time at our house, like when I was like 6'5", 6'7", and that's what I think the most inspiration came from. Is like we just grew up with music in our home regularly, so it's just always what we knew we would do, pretty much, just music.
And what do you guys want to do?
music.
What's the goal? Are you going to stay together as Verisimilitude?
We try to do that as long as we can, but I mean, record, side project maybe.
I mean, we only have an EP out right now, and it's not of any of the new stuff you heard today. So we're kind of just working for an album, hopefully released like this November, and then maybe eventually a tour. I mean, we had our first out-of-town show this weekend, so that was really fun up in Fort Worth. So hoping to get more shows like that just out of San Antonio, because I know we've been here for 4 years now, so we want to get out of here. Yeah, we're trying to get out.
So y'all are an instrumental band, and do you guys plan on having vocals? I mean, there was a little bit there with the haze, which I like very much. But do you plan on getting a vocalist, or is it just going to stay 3-piece?
It's probably going to stay instrumental. If we do vocals, we might we might feature an artist. We have a couple good friends that are doing their own thing, so we might feature some solo artists, and then I don't know, like we chant stuff. We might try to harmonize, but we're not too good at vocals, so we keep it instrumental.
Now, Cyber Bob wants to know, and he's out there, and I was like, I can't say this, but I got to do this for Cyber. Hanson, have you been told that? Have you been? Yeah. What do you think about that?
I don't get it that much, but I mean, I've heard it tossed around. I don't know. It's just once they hear us, it's like they can't really get the Hanson in there anymore. It's like, because it's just pretty much.
It doesn't compare. It doesn't compare.
There's a lot of bands. Yeah, there's a lot of bands that have siblings. Doesn't mean they're the Hanson brothers. Like, I mean, I guess it was more so when we had our older brother in the band, because then it was like the 3 brothers.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we're nothing like the Hansons.
Awesome. And okay, so we were talking about this a little bit before the interview. Verisimilitude, first of all, did I ask you yet? What does it mean, verisimilitude? Why did you pick the name? Definition first.
Okay, definition is a resemblance or a semblance of the truth. And we picked the name back when we first started the band. It took us a while. Like, we were looking for a name for a couple months, and then yeah, we had a lot of ridiculous names, and then finally our mom just found it in the dictionary, and she's like, well, how about you guys name it this? I mean, I like the meaning, and we didn't know how to spell it at the time, but I mean, we dug it, so it was cool. And then eventually, like, when I got into high school, I realized it was like an SAT word and stuff, so it was cool.
So that, along with the cool band name, will help you guys on your SATs, definitely, right?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I already took mine.
So, some funny names that people pronounce your name as when they see it on the flyer or they're chanting for you guys.
At the West Bay Block Party in Fort Worth, some guy called us like Vermilion or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was great.
And then we get like Verisimilitude or whatever.
I said vermicelli. It's because I'm Mexican and I like fideo. What did you say?
we do Vtude for short for anyone who can.
Vtude, verisimilitude, cut out the middle.
That's tough. I could dig that. So if somebody wants to see you, where can we see you next?
Oh, cool. We actually have a show. May 6th is the first, I think it's the first or second Friday in May. But it's at Gig on the Strip off North St. Mary Street, right down the street from like the White Rabbit and stuff. But it's a tight little venue. We'll probably, hopefully sell it out. It can hold like 60 people or so. So if you come down, we play around 12 a.m. So it's going to be a fun show.
Is there anything else you guys want to add?
See us play the 21st. That's gonna be a sick show too. That's actually with Ill Prospect, The Grasshopper Lies Heavy, and some other bands. But it's gonna be a good show. That's at the 1011, I believe. But no, it's Studio 13. Studio 13. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Studio 13. And the next song you will be performing for us. Can you please tell us what it is?
That's gonna be Nova Scotia. Well, yeah, Nova Scotia revised.
Yeah. We had an old Nova Scotia. We redid it, so. New Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia revised. All right, you guys, we're going to keep jamming with Verisimillitude. Go see them on the 7th.
The 6th.
The 6th at Gig on the Strip. These guys are awesome. I hope you like them.